Is Amazon on the verge of getting rid of your availability to install third-party applications on your Fire devices? So in this video, we're going to jump into some details of the changes that we've seen over the past couple months or the last couple of updates of the Fire TV UI when it comes to installing third-party applications. We're going to go over some of the history of what this used to look like, what it is now, and where it might be going. And additionally, for anyone who lost the ability to install third-party applications via update on your Amazon Fire TV, I am going to show you how to enable that setting on this video as well. So if you're new to the channel, subscribe, smash the notification bell. Let's go. If you're a Fire TV Stick user, chances are one of the things that drew you to the Fire Stick is the ability to install third-party applications. The cool thing about the Android ecosystem is that you can normally find a way to get one Android app from one device to another. However, we've seen this trend. We've seen that Amazon is kind of tightening the screws a little bit. Remember that installing third-party applications used to be simply turning on that option in your menus and then you can install it from any application. What they've done since then is they've updated it to where you have to select specific applications, and while they're doing that, we've seen that the verbiage is changing and it's changing and it's evolving. So remember on the old Fire OS running Fire TV OS 5 or 6, we used to have a basic message that said allow specific applications to install other than applications that are not from the App Store. So that used to be an option where you click accept, turn it on, and then we're able to install it. Then of course they push updates, as Amazon been doing in the past couple months, and we saw the option where you had to turn on the setting, but we also had to go in and select specific applications that we are or were able to install third-party applications from. So that was a little bit extra step, but the wording also changed a little bit. Now it says allow installation from applications that are not from App Store, and it says turn on option only if you install apps from reliable sources as a developer. So the most recent update, this is what it's now saying. So when you go to your My Fire TV, you go to developer options, install third-party applications. Now we see this message, and this one is kind of making it seem really dangerous to install these apps. So it says turn it on. This setting enables you to install apps from unknown sources on your device. Be aware that installing or using apps from unknown sources may make your device and personal data more vulnerable to security risks or damage. So definitely we've seen the progression there. And additionally, what they've done for someone who doesn't have this turned on already, they hid the option where you won't see it off the bat. You'll have to go to developer mode to get this enabled. So I'm going to show you how to do that a little bit later in the video. Before I do, just my thoughts on this is that Amazon knows at the core that their Fire Sticks would not be this popular without the ability to install third-party applications. So what they're caught in is a conundrum, quagmire, however you want to describe it, because without third-party applications, they wouldn't have as many users, customers buying the Fire Stick. However, with third-party applications, what you have the ability to do is go away from the traditional ecosystem or the traditional UI where they can push ads, as many ads as they can to you. In the background, they're making a lot of money off ad revenue from these Fire TV Sticks. So in my opinion, they're not going to disable this. Right now, having both options enabled give them the best of both worlds, where they get ad revenue, but also get all those customers that's looking to purchase this device to install third-party applications. So that's my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. For anyone who lost the ability to install third-party applications due to a recent update, this is what you need to do to get it back up and running. So normally you go into your Fire TV Stick, go to My Fire TV, and developer options is right below the about. So everyone that's reporting this issue, there is no developer options here. It goes from about to legal and compliance to sleep to restart, but developer options is completely missing. So in the comments before we jump into the fix, let me know if you think Amazon is slowly phasing out the ability to install third-party applications. A lot of people that think that way, a lot of people are starting to think that way. Maybe they're going to lock it down kind of like Roku or the Apple device. But I think what they're doing is just putting everything more in line with what's going on with Android devices as far as the developer options. And we saw something similar on the Chromecast with Google TV, that the options not turn on by default. You need to go in and get in there and find it and turn it on. So having said that, if you're someone that's missing that developer options, here's what you need to do in order to get it back. So if you're on a Fire TV Stick, Fire TV Cube, you're gonna go to your settings. You're gonna go to My Fire TV. and you're going to go ahead and click on About. If you're on a Fire TV Smart TV, you're going to go to your Settings, Device, Software, then About, and it's going to bring you to the same place. Now, as I said before, guys, remember that in your Google devices, your smartphones for the most part, even in the Chromecast or Google TV, we saw that to enable developer options, you need to go in and tap on the version number 7 times, and you see the option to pop up saying you're now a developer. Well, same thing you're going to do here, guys. And what you're going to do is just click the OK button or the center button 7 times, and it should open up developer options. So you're going to click it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And for me, obviously, I have developer options now, but if you don't have it, you will see a pop-up at the bottom saying you're now couple steps away from being a developer. And eventually when you keep tapping, it's going to say no need, you're already a developer. And then if you go back, you now see developer options there with the ADB debugging, as well as the add some unknown sources. So in the comments, let me know if you ran into this issue. I am going to put some in the community section as well. And let me know if you think Amazon is slowly phasing out the ability to install third-party applications. Of course, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, smash the notification bell. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.